Hello, fellow Sudokans, and welcome to Zen and the Art of the Guardian Sudoku Puzzle. It's Tuesday, the 26th of October here, but this is a request from a user on the channel to try the medium level puzzle from October the 25th from the New York Times. Now, here's an idea. I actually left messages saying, well, can you just, copy the digits, etc., etc., because I'm actually on a different time zone. I'm on the 26th. But then I thought about something. I thought, well, why not change the clock on my computer and try it that way? So, and I think it's worked. I hope this is the puzzle that you're after. Please let me know if it is or isn't the one that you were stuck on. But this could be a good idea and a good solution to, the problem of the New York Times, because sometimes we're stuck because the New York Times link is only good for one day. So maybe we can use our time machines to go backwards or forwards. The time machine being the clock on your computer. How about that? All right. So this is the medium level puzzle from the New York Times Sudoku collection. We'll give it a go now. I haven't played it, looked at it at all, so I might get stuck too. You never can tell. So let's get on and see what I can see, and I'll play the game in my normal fashion, which is a bit untidily, probably. All right, so I do see something. Excuse me. Oh dear. Just had breakfast. 4 blocking across here. That's going to give me a 4 up here. Okay, should we head through the numbers? 1 blocking up here, 1 across here. So that gives me a 1 to place there. Two blocking across here, that gives me a 2 to place here. Okay, 5 blocking across here and 5 blocking up here. That gives me a 5 to place there. Not much happening with 6s, are there? Is there, I should say. Ooh, just a single 8. But I do see something. Okay, so 8 blocks this square. So 8 is somewhere in here. So that's going to block along here, right? And the 8 blocking up here. So we've got 8 in these two squares. Now, earlier I noticed 7 blocks across here and across here. So we know that this is a pair of 7 or 8 in these two squares. So if it's 7 or 8, we know that these two squares have to be 3 and 9, because this is 7 and 8 here. We count through everything else. We see the missing numbers are 3 and 9. Now we've got a 3 blocking this square here, so we know that 3 must be here and the 9 must be here. And now we can finish this block with a 6, because that's the last remaining digit. Okay. I don't remember what I was doing. Oh yeah, 8s. Oh, not much else. Okay. 9s, what's happening on 9s? Okay, let's go back and check 1s again in case anything's happening. And so I'll tell you what I can see. I can see 1s are a pair here, and down here. But that's it, so not enough information just yet. 2s are going to be a pair here, and in these squares, that's about it. 3s are anywhere along here. Oh no, not including here. 3s have to be here or here, because 3s will be somewhere in these squares, right? That's it. 4s are going to be along here like this. Anything else useful down there? They're going to be a pair. Okay, 5s will be in this square or this square eventually, and here or here. A pair there. That's going to be about it. So, well, 6s will be in these squares. Okay, 7s are going to be here. Up here, of course. Not much else. 8s, no, don't know much about that. 9s. No, don't know too much. I know 9s are going to be a pair there. And here and here. And that's probably all I know. So I've got this far. Let's see if there's anything else that I can do immediately before I start filling in the pencil marks. I'll try and get as far as I can. Okay, missing numbers here, I believe, are 5, 7, 8, and 9. Am I correct? We've got 1, 2, 3, 4. We don't have 5. We've got 6. We don't have 7. Yeah. So we've got 5, 7, and 9 intersecting this same row. So we know that that's got to be an 8. I don't think we can say much else, can we? All right, so I think that's probably about all I know, really. 4, 3. I don't think I know much else. So I'm going to start putting in the pencil marks now then. So let's start with 1s. So we got 1 blocking across here, across here. So 1 is possible in those squares. We got 1 blocking across here and across here. So 1 is possible in those squares. 1 blocking down here, 1 blocking down here, and 1 across here. So we got a pair of 1s there. 2s. 2 blocking down here and down here, so we've got a pair of 2s in those squares. 2 across here and across here, so that's a pair of 2s there. That's about it. 3s. Now, we know 3 is going to be in one of these squares. Now, this is not a pair, but I'm going to put it in anyway because it's going to help identify things. So 3 blocking down here, 3 blocking up here, and 3 blocking across here. So we know 3s have to be in this in one of these 2 locations. That's it. 4. We have 4 blocking down here, 4 up here, and 4 across here. So a pair of 4s there. 4 blocking down here and across here. So a pair of 4s there. I think that's probably it. 5s now. 5 blocking down here, up here, and across here. So that's a pair of 5s there. 5 blocking down here. So that gives a pair of 5s in those squares. 5 down here, 5 down here, and 5 across the middle here. That's a pair of 5s there. Sixes, we know 6 is going to be in the strip here. That may help us a bit. So we've got 6 blocking up here, 6 blocking down here, and 6 blocking across here. So that's how we know 6 is in one of those squares. I also know 6 is across here, but I'll leave that for the moment. Okay, 7s. 7 blocking down, 7 blocking up. That's a pair of 7s there. 7 blocking down here, 7 blocking down here, and 7 across here. So that's a pair of 7s in those squares there. 8s, we know 8 is one of the missing numbers here as well. So this 8 blocks up here, 8 blocks down here, and 8 blocks across here. So we know that one of these two must contain an 8. And that's about all we know for 8s. 8 is a terrible number for us. 9 blocking up here, 9 blocking up here. So a pair of 9s there. And I think not much else in the way of pairs. So this looks like, oh yeah, sorry, there's one. 9 blocking down here, 9 across here. So a pair of 9s there. Oh, this does look like it could be quite a tough game for a medium level puzzle, yeah. Okay, see what you mean, I think. Right, let's get on then. So, where should I look? Well, this central column looks like it's intersected by a lot of numbers. We've got candidates here already, so I think I'm going to start placing the remaining pencil marks here. So we've got 1. We don't have 2 yet. 2 blocks across here, and down here. Actually, 2 is a pair. Just didn't notice it in those squares. 3, 4 is done. 5 blocks across here, 5 blocks down here. Okay, so 5 is possible in these squares. How about 6? Well, we've got a 6 blocking down here and a 6 blocking across here. So 6 is possible in these squares. 7 is done. 8 is done. How about 9? Not yet. 9 across here and 9 down here. So we're going to get a single 5 here anyway. So 9 is available in these 3 squares, and that gives us a single 5 to place there. So we can now understand that this must be a 7, and if we've got 5 and 7, this must be a 9, and if we've got the 9, this must be a 4. Okay, and so let's get rid of the candidate 4 there that we can't use, and also candidate 9 that we can't use. And what else? The 5 here, that has to go now. We're left with 2, 3, 6, and 8. Yeah, I think that seems to be okay. 2, 3, 6, or 8 seem to be seems to be correct, I would guess. Okay, so now we know this 9 can't be true here. This will have to be a 5, and that leaves us with a 9 here. And let's remove the extraneous candidate there. Missing numbers in these 2 squares are 2 and 6. I think I'll put them in, as I can't tell where they go just yet. Okay. This 5 also means that this can't be a 5 here, so let's remove candidate 5 and place 5 here. And when we do so, note that we are overwriting a 6, so we can put in the 6 as well. And now we know that that must be a 3, that must be an 8, and we can get rid of the 8 here, and we can get rid of the 3 there. And now we're left with a pair of 2 and 6. All seems to be neat and tidy. 2, 6, 2, 6. Looks good. Okay, we can work out the missing number here because we have 3, 6, and 8. 3 numbers in 3 squares here, and we have everything else. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So this number was going to have to be a 7 as a pair now. We also have a pair of 7s up here. Right, did you see? Because look, 7 blocking across here and 7 blocking across here. So what that means is if we have 7 in these squares, It also means that down here, 7 has got to appear in the right-hand column, right? Can't be anywhere else. So we can now put that as a pair there. Hope that made sense. If not, you can just see 7 blocking here, 7 blocking here, and 7 blocking here, right? Okay. I'm going to need to start highlighting the numbers again because I've got a little bit lost. Old man lost, not little boy lost. I'm too old for that, but let's see, 2s, anything else that we know about 2s now? Not much. 3s, well, we know 3s are a pair here. Also, we can get the other number. So this is 2 and 6 here. So the other missing number along here has to be 8, right? Because we've got everything else here now. Earlier on I said these are 7 or 8, right, as I mentioned at the beginning. 8 blocks here, so 8 is along here. So 8 is in one of these 2 squares. Or you can just count along and see the other missing number. Okay, so that's 8s. Anything else useful on that? Maybe not. Anyway, I was doing something else. 2s, 3s is what I was up to, I think. No, 4s. Okay, 4 now blocks across here, 4 blocks across here, and 4 blocks down here. So we've got a single empty square where we can put our 4 now. And now we know blocks down here and down here and across here. So we have a pair of spaces to put our candidate 4. That's it. Can't do anything else on 4s. 5s. Is 5 done yet? Not done yet. Why not? Okay. 5 blocks this square now. That can't be it. Excuse me. I'm pressing the wrong key. 5 should be in the delete key. 5 blocks that square now. 5 across here. 5 across here. 5 down. 5 down. We already had it as a pair. And we'll see we also have a pair of 1s there. So 5 goes in here. 1 goes in here. And that's going to give us 1s down there. Not a pair, in fact, not good enough. Okay. 5 is now a completed digit. So where am I? Let's move on to 6s, shall we? 6s, a problem child. 7s up there, down there, not much more we can do. 8s. Okay, not much more. 9s. Okay, so now we have 9 blocking across here, 9 blocking across here, 1 empty square, 9 can go there. And now we have 9 blocking across here, 9 blocking across here, 9 down here. So we know that 9 is in that square, and we're overwriting a 4, so 4 is in that square. That means this square will have to be 4, and this will have to be a 7 now, and the candidate 4 there can be deleted. 7 now means that that can't be true. 7 has to be here. Okay. And this has got candidate 2. Well, clearly that's one of the numbers missing from this row. This can't be 2, so we know 2 must be placed there, and we can remove that candidate 2 there. And there's only one number left for this row. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's an 8. Okay, let's put in the 8 and let's remove 1 8 from there, at least a little bit of something. We're also going to put in a pair of 8s up here while we're on the subject. Okay. Missing numbers here and here are what, 3 and 6, are they? Look to be 3 and 6. Okay. Where to go next? Maybe I should just look at this block here. I'm not sure we're going to, well, I'm just wondering if we have anywhere to go now in terms of pairs or not. Okay, 9 we can place now. So 9 blocking up here, 9 blocking up here, 9 across here. That gives me a 9. Notice, sorry, choose the right mode. That gives us a 9. Notice I'm overwriting a 2, so we can put in the 2 there. It's part of a pair. And this can't be 9 now. Whatever is left, 1, 2, it's a 3, isn't it? 3 has to go here. Okay, so now we can know that that must be a 6, and that must be a 3, and this 3 blocks this square, this 3 blocks this square, so that is in fact our 3 there, and we can remove the 3's from here, leaving us with just a 6 or 8. Now this says 8 or 9, so there's something odd here that can't be right. I know what it is. 6 now, this means must be an 8 here, 6 must be here. If we've got the 8, this must be a 9. The 8 is in this square, and the missing number for this block is a 6. Okay, missing numbers in these two squares have to be a 3. Okay, not much more to go now, just down here, let's see what's missing. We've got a 1 blocking across here. That's all we can say, so 1 is in those squares. We've got 2 blocking down here, 2 blocking down here, so we've got a pair of 2's in those squares. We've got 3 blocking across here, and now we can finish the puzzle because that leaves just a single place to put a 3, and we overwrote a 2 there, and the 3 here means that this must now be an 8, and our 3 will be in this square instead, giving us a 1 here and a 3 in this square. This 8 will give us a 7 in this bi-value cell, an 8 in this bi-value cell, and the 7 gives us a 1 here and a 7 here. The 1 blocks down here, so that will be a 1 here. There's one more number to get in this particular block. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's an 8. Let's place the 8. Now this 2 says that this square must be a 6. This has to be a 2. This is a 6. And this is a 2. So there you are. I hope that solved your problem. Viewer who asked, I've forgotten your name, sorry. Viewer who asked us for the medium level game. I hope that was the game that you were stuck on and needed help with. My fingers are crossed. If not, you'll have to take a screenshot of it yourself and send it to the Facebook page or something. Okay, thank you very much for joining me today. And there's more Sudoku coming up later. I haven't got any work to do today. I'm going swimming. So thank you very much. Bye-bye.